Could Scott Bakula's Archer return in Star Trek's new Origin movie? A new Star Trek Origin movie set in the decades before J.J. Abrams' reboot is in development at Paramount, which could enable Scott Bakula's return as Star Trek Enterprise's Jonathan Archer. The Respine movies take place in an alternate timeline that diverged from the prime Star Trek timeline with the destruction of the USS Kelvin in 2233. The announcement that Paramount is working on a movie set before the Kelvin timeline movies does imply that it could take place in the prime Star Trek universe. Billed as a Star Trek origin story, the movie will be directed by and Doctor Who director Toby Haynes from a script by Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter's Seth Grahame-Smith. The new Star Trek Origin movie isn't the first time that the franchise has explored the earliest days of Starfleet and the Federation. In 2001, Star Trek Enterprise depicted the first five-year mission of Captain Jonathan Archer and the crew of the Enterprise NX-01 in the mid-22nd century. Enterprise was sadly cancelled after Season 4 and came to an end with a controversial finale. With the announcement of a movie set in the decades before J.J. Abrams' Star Trek timeline, there's a possibility to right this wrong and give Scott Bakula's Archer a proper send-off. Could Scott Bakula's Archer return in the new Star Trek movie origin story? Star Trek Enterprise never got the chance to properly tell the story of how the Federation was eventually founded due to being cancelled after Season 4. A Star Trek Origin movie could, therefore, provide a chance to fill in the gaps between Enterprise Season 4, Episode 21 Terra Prime and the controversial finale. Focusing on this time period would allow for Archer and the Enterprise NX-01 to feature in some way. Alternatively, production artwork for Enterprise's Mirror Universe episodes revealed that Archer went on to become Federation president, meaning that he could be in office at the time of the new Star Trek Origin movie. While there are plenty of opportunities for Scott Bakula's Jonathan Archer to appear in the new movie, it's also possible that the production may completely sidestep Star Trek canon to tell a brand new story with a fresh cast of characters. The new Star Trek Origin movie is aimed at a theatrical audience, so it would make sense to avoid deep-cut references to avoid alienating a general audience. Scott Bakula's return as Federation President Archer is therefore more likely as a Paramount Plus exclusive in the vein of Michelle Yeoh's Star Trek Section 31.